Hey, how you doing, young man? Hey, how you doing? Let me ask you a question. Will God kill you for eating bad food? You don't know? You ever heard that before? You ever heard that? You're like, come around the front. We ain't gonna be long. I just want to show you a couple of things. We your people, bro. Come up front. You gotta think about it. Let's say if you was to eat it, you like steak? What type of meat you like? All right, you like fish. If you was to eat it uncooked, let's say it had blood in it, could you eat it? You could? Let me show you something. You know what I want? Leviticus 17, verse 10. I want to show you something. Something as simple as that will separate you from God. But we don't know that. The way you dress will separate you from God. The way you live your life, the way you treat one another will separate you from God.
Right.
Watch this. I want you to listen to this, see if you ever heard this before. What's your name, bro? I can't hear you.
Elias.
You gotta talk.
Elias.
Oh, okay. Hey, that's a strong name. That's a strong name. You know what your name means? You know your name, you're a prophet in this Bible? Did you know that? All right. Read what you got.
Leviticus chapter 17 and verse 11.
Come on.
For the life of the flesh is in the blood.
I want you to hear this. Elias, because you got a biblical name. You're a prophet of the Most High. You ain't got to look over your shoulder with your brother. Anybody gonna do you nothing up here? Read.
For the life of the flesh is in the blood.
Come on.
And I have given it to you upon the altar to make atonement for your soul.
Because guess what? The blood is something important to the Most High. Read.
For it is the blood that maketh atonement for the soul.
Go down to verse 15.
Verse 12.
Verse 12, come on.
Therefore, I said unto the children of Israel.
That's who you are. You know you're an Israelite? Did you know that? Anybody ever told you was an Israelite? What's your nationality that you know of? African American. Do you know what African American means? You want to know? It means it's two different white men. Check it out. It's Leo Scipio Africanus and Amerigo's Vespucci. That's two different white men. That's not you. That's not who you are. You're from the nation of Israel, young man. How old are you? You ever heard that before? Guess what? That's life-changing information. Because that would mean an African American, you come from one of the 12 tribes of children of Israel.
Right.
You have an opportunity at salvation. You can get the kingdom of heaven. You understand? Do you know what heaven is? Do you even know how to get it? What you think it is? Talk to me. Huh? A place after death. All right. Do you know heaven is here on earth? Did you ever heard that before? Man, heaven, that's what's on TV. That's what the white people tell us, that heaven is you gotta die, and then, it's a big pie in the sky. No, heaven is rulership, all right? And I want to show you how to rule. You see the white man inside, he got the armies, he runs America, he got armies and on different continents, and he lives in the best neighborhoods, he goes to the best schools. That's because he's living in his heaven. He's in rulership. You gotta understand, for you to get your rulership, you gotta keep God's commandments. Let's show him how to get the kingdom of heaven. Hold what you got and show him how to get the kingdom. You need to hear this before you go. You need to hear this.
Matthew chapter 19 and verse 16.
Come on.
And behold, one came and said unto him, Good master, what good things should I do?
Come on.
What good things should I do that I may have eternal life?
Read.
And he said unto him, Why callest thou me good?
This Jesus Christ talking. He's about to tell you how to get it, because you think heaven is when you die and you go to a pie in the sky. That's Greek mythology with Olympus and Zeus and all that. That's not the Bible. You got that here in America with miseducation, like a lot of our people. Read.
There is none good but one.
Come on.
That is God.
Read.
But if thou wilt enter into life,
the kingdom of heaven. Read.
Keep the commandments.
Keep the commandments. Do you know any commandments? Okay, I'm gonna give you a simple one. One of them, I told you, would not eat nothing with blood in it. Another commandment is the Sabbath day. Do you know what the Sabbath day is? The Sabbath day is Friday sundown to Saturday sundown. Let's show them right quick. Read what you got.
Exodus chapter 20 and verse 8.
I got a quick, hold up. Because you seem distracted. What's going on? They got something going on in your life, bro? Talk to me. Keep it real. Think about it. Hey, we in danger every day around here, right? There's things we got to do. There's places we got to go. But there's also people who want something from us that's not beneficial to us. So somebody might be saying, come on, I need you to go do this, but you get information right now that's gonna save your life. Hey, have you seen somebody who gets shot before? Or what you got? Have you seen somebody get shot before? How that made you feel? Is it normal? Is that something normal young black men should be seeing? So that's telling you there's a problem, something is wrong, huh? Has anybody ever threatened your life? How recently?
2 weeks ago.
2 weeks, and that's why your head on the swivel, huh? Guess what, bro? You protected, man. No weapon formed against. Give me that, man. Isaiah. Guess what? They're not gonna touch you up here.
That's right.
If you keep, I'm telling you, there is power in keeping the commandments, bro.
Right.
I know it seems like what we doing is not important, but what we doing will change your life and it will save you. I had a young cousin just die a couple of weeks ago because he didn't want to keep God's laws. But you have an opportunity to do it, Elijah. Read what you got.
Isaiah chapter 54, verse 17.
Read.
No weapon that is formed against thee shall prosper.
Come on.
And every tongue that shall rise against thee in judgment, thou shalt condemn.
What the Bible just said, no weapon what? I can't hear you. They say, all right, but what you got to do to make sure they don't? You got to do what? How you stay with God? Exactly. So you know what you got to do. So don't worry about it. Hey, give me, because my brother living in fear, give me Hebrews 13:6. You living in fear right now. Hey, let me tell you something. You too young for that, bro. Hey, so tell me something. If you're living like that, what you into, bro? Keep it real. What you into? You can't say? Is it drugs? Stealing? But I'm gonna tell you this. Whatever it is, it's time to repent.
Right.
Because time is short.
Right.
Let me tell you something. See all this you're looking at right now? This is about to be destroyed. America about to be blown up shortly, bro. America on the way out the door. So the cares of this world is absolutely nothing. It's frivolous. In the grand scheme of things, this is nothing.
Right.
Read what you got.
Hebrews chapter 13 and verse 6.
Come on.
So that we may boldly say,
Read.
the Lord is my helper.
Come on.
And I will not fear what man shall do unto me.
Ain't no man can do you something if you fear the Lord.
But you worried about being over here anyway. You say you coming from work, right? You go to school, right? You living your life right, or you out here in these streets? That's why you worried, because you doing stuff you ain't got no business doing. If you was doing the right thing, wouldn't no evil come near you. You wouldn't have to worry about being in the wrong place. You 15 years old, right? You got a whole lot of life to live. You got a whole lot of promise. You more than just a nigga. God said you special. Matter of fact, give me Proverbs 20 and 24, because you think you might have came this way on your own. But show you are supposed to be here. God is calling you right now. Read that.
Bring it
It's
up.
the book of Proverbs, chapter 20, verse 24. Man's goings are of the Lord.
You hear that, Elias? Elias. The Bible said man's goings are of the Lord. Most High God brought you here right now so you can know that you are an Israelite. You are special. You more than just a nigga. You ain't got to worry about nothing. You ain't got to keep looking over your shoulder. He said, come home. God is calling you right now. God said you special.
Right.
He said you his son. You know what that means to be his son? Psalms 82 and 6.
This is the book of Psalms, chapter 82
Bro,
and verse
if you worry,
6.
come closer. If you worry, come closer. I guarantee you ain't nobody gonna do you nothing as long as we out here.
Right.
I guarantee you that.
Right.
Read.
Psalms 82 verse 6. I have said ye are gods, and all of you are children of the Most High.
God said you are God, bro. You are God on this earth.
Right.
You gotta start carrying yourself like a God, bro. Gods do godly things. Niggas is the ones that's out here dying in the streets. You ain't no nigga.
Right.
You understand that? You're not a nigga. Niggas are dying out here in the streets. He said you are God. He sent you this way to run into us. Look, ain't nobody else out here. You're the only one that stopped. That ain't no coincidence.
Right.
Isaiah 46 and 10. There ain't no coincidence, bro.
Isaiah chapter 46 and verse 10. Declare the end from the beginning, and from ancient times the things that are not yet done.
So God said he declared the end from the beginning. So meaning that he already had this day ordained. He already had this time set. Because guess what? I used to be just like you. I was 15 years old. I was kicking people's doors in. They called me null and void because I ain't give a care about nothing, about nobody. But guess what? God called me out of that. Just like he calling you right now. It's time for you to change. Whatever you out here doing, it don't matter. Come to God, start keeping these commandments. That's why you here right now. That's why you're supposed to be here, to hear this, to hear that you great.
Right.
You understand? You ain't got to feel nothing or nobody, bro. You ain't got to feel nothing or nobody. You in the safest place in New Orleans right now. Wherever the prophets of God are at, you're gonna be safe. Ain't nobody gonna do you nothing.
That's right.
Ain't no harm gonna come to you here. You understand? So what got you so nervous, bro? What is it? What is it? Why you feel like you ain't supposed to be here? You don't feel right. So you can't walk, you stay in this neighborhood? What neighborhood you stay in? In the 17th. So you say you feel like you're not safe. But you're supposed to be able to walk through any neighborhood amongst your people and feel safe.
Right.
Give me that Micah. This is why you don't feel safe. Give me that Micah 2 again. The Bible talks about all this stuff, bro. But it's because our people are destroyed. We don't see God in one another. That's why you got to worry about, oh, I'm from the 17th. I can't be uptown.
Right.
Read.
Micah chapter 2 and verse 8. Even of late, my people is risen up as an enemy.
So it said, my people, talking about the Israelites, the blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. It said, as of late, my people have risen up as an enemy. Black on black crime is at an all-time high. Hosea 4. This is why, Hosea 4. I'm going to give you your life, your reality right now out the Bible and show you how to fix it. Show you ain't got to keep looking over your shoulders when you do what God say. Read.
Hosea chapter 4,
1.
verse 1. Hear the word of the Lord, ye children of Israel.
So hear the word of the Lord, Elias. Read.
For the Lord hath a controversy with the inhabitants of the land.
So God got a problem with us. God put us in slavery because he had a problem with us. Why?
Because there is no truth, no mercy, nor knowledge of God in the land.
Because we don't know God. We got this white boy on our mind. We think this white boy is Jesus and God. Read.
By swearing and lying and killing.
And killing. Because our people kill one another.
Right.
God got a problem with us.
Right.
God put us in slavery because of that. But guess what? He ain't throw us away.
Right.
He calling to you right now. He calling to you right now. Bruh. Elias, you all right, bruh. You safe. Whatever it is, bruh, you safe. Read that again, bruh. Read that Psalms again. Psalms 34. You are in the safest place in New Orleans, bruh. Ain't nobody gonna come over here because don't nobody gonna hear the Bible for one. And so ain't nobody gonna try to do you nothing because the angels of the Lord are around here. You ain't got nothing to fear. Nobody to fear. Read.
Psalms chapter 34 verse 7. The angel of the Lord encamped around about them that fear him and deliver them.
He said he will deliver you. You understand? Elias. Ain't nobody gonna do you nothing, bro. You ain't got to feel nothing. Guess what? At the same time, we ain't gonna hold you. If you feel like you gotta go, we ain't gonna hold you. But no, right now where you at is the safest place you can be.
Right.
You understand? This is the safest place you can be. And this is the greatest knowledge you ever gonna get.
We used to scream black power while heroin was pushed. But at the end of the day, nothing's in vain. IUIC has been given a vision. The tents of Judah has risen. Many has attempted the mission, minor murmuring, omitting, and missing the mark. Just reading that he had the flame of fire in his eyes gave us the spark. We on Paul's mission. We out on the road, purple and gold, from Mexico, Cuba, Haiti, Ghana, Sierra Leone. 144,000 boots banging, concrete crackling. These are our men repented at heart. The scriptures is proof. IUIC, we deliver the truth.